guys, welcome to Four Seasons Travel. About a year and a half ago, we bought our very first RV. Never had owned any kind of travel trailer or fifth wheel, but we decided we would jump into it. And during that time, a lot of people have asked us why we bought it, and in that process or that discussion, they tell us all the reasons why they're not going to buy an RV. So we're going to give you the 5 most common reasons that we hear as to why somebody doesn't want to buy an RV.
Okay.
Right? Number 1 reason that we hear, it costs too much.
Yeah.
It does cost a lot of money.
I mean, it can.
Yeah.
There's a whole range of RVs/campers out there that you can pick from. So it really just depends on what you're looking for, you know, to fit your own needs.
Yeah, your size of your family. And,
I mean, they can range from, you know, just in the tens of thousands up to
it's crazy.
Almost
it's
millions.
Crazy how much they can cost, you know.
Yeah.
Ours was on the low end of the travel trailers. Well, I would say the mid-range of travel trailers. It depends on who you ask, quite honestly.
That's right.
But price is probably a big one that we hear. We just don't want to spend the money right now. Second reason, time. They'll say, we don't have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's valid.
Yeah.
Especially when, you know, you have small kids or teenagers and they're playing all kinds of sports, and you're constantly going every weekend somewhere, some ball field, soccer field, whatever it is that you're doing.
But again, I guess I would say it is dependent upon what phase of life you're in, what season of life you're in, and then really just how you want to prioritize your time. You know, you can fit a camper or RV in to really any kind of activity that you're doing, just depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot of friends that their younger kids play travel ball, baseball, soccer, all kinds of things, and that I can see that would easily fit into that lifestyle.
I think it'd be great, you know, if you had
help you save money, maybe.
Yeah, you're going to, you know, a tournament over the weekend and you're playing those crazy early games, and you know, you've got a camper, you just put all your stuff in there, you're not worried about hotels, although I do know that hotels can be part of the lifestyle for the travel ball family, but still a good opportunity. But time, one thing that we've learned in all these years is that you have to make time.
You have to. It's a priority.
To travel, to really do anything. But you really have to make time and focus and schedule and look out and plan. And we were not so good at that early on in our marriage. And we're coming up on 28 years of marriage, and we weren't so good at that. So plan your trips, schedule the time, and you won't regret it.
Right.
Number 3, a big one is towing. Like, there's no way I can tow a big travel trailer or a fifth wheel or anything like that.
Well, I mean, I haven't towed one yet, so we're working on that. I don't find it too scary. I think he finds it more scary to just let me behind the wheel.
Yeah. Well, I don't. We're going to. You just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And so I have towed trailers and boats most of my adult life, but I'd never towed a camper either. You know, so I'd never had that long of a trailer behind me of another house, and so it does take a little bit of getting used to. The big thing is to make sure you got the right truck, the right tow vehicle.
Sure.
You know, and we're just talking travel trailers and fifth wheels. You know, motorhomes, that's a whole different thing. But you know, make sure you have the right equipment. Practice, and I think most people will find that towing a trailer, even a bigger trailer, is not as a big of a deal as long as you have the right equipment and you have sway bar control. If you've got like a bumper pull, you know, you got the right safety stuff, and you just kind of study up on it. I don't think that's a reason not to buy a camper or an RV.
Yeah,
you know,
and you just have to stay focused and, you know.
It's 100%. You know, you're not scrolling through Facebook or anything like that as you're going down the interstate with a 30-foot travel trailer behind you, or I'm not doing that anyway. So the next one is, this is funny too, campgrounds.
Yeah.
Campgrounds are yucky.
A lot of friends of ours have been like,
have they really
want to stay in a campground? Like, really?
So it's more like what I've heard is, you know, well, it's, you know, they're dirty and it's all gravel and
I think
all
they
these
think of
things.
Like yucky bathhouses being shared by all these random strangers, but doesn't have to be anything like that. It just depends on what kind of camping
Depends
you
on
want
what
to
kind
do.
of camping you're doing.
If you're a tent camper, then yes, you need to consider bathhouses. But if you have a trailer, I mean a travel trailer or a fifth wheel or RV, like your bathroom is with you,
Is with
and
you.
it's as clean as you
This
make
one
it.
right here, she's not getting into a
No.
bathhouse. I can guarantee that she's not. So
But we've seen some really nice ones though. Too.
yeah, a lot of these bathhouses.
So-
That's the crazy thing
Yeah.
is that so many of these campgrounds.
Campgrounds are not our grandparents' campgrounds.
No,
these
they're
days.
not. They're super clean.
No.
The ones that we've been to quite a few now.
Yeah.
Very clean. The bathhouses are pretty clean, especially like state parks.
State parks do a great
Yeah,
job.
they do a really good job. Here in Tennessee, they really do
They
a great
do.
job with it. So don't let campgrounds, be a reason why you don't want to buy a camper to go camping, even though you've never done it before. Because it's not like probably what you are thinking it was 25 or 30 years ago, especially if you're in your 50s,
Right.
like we are.
We've
So
seen some things.
yeah, exactly. We've seen a few things.
Well, and the resources out there, like just the review, just websites, and looking at the reviews that other people have left, or we use RV Live, like the Trip Wizard
Yeah.
thing, and it shows pictures and reviews of people who may have just stayed there this past weekend and can give updated
Yeah.
information of conditions of things, and so that makes it a lot easier these days to check things out before just committing
Yeah.
to stay somewhere and not knowing what it's going to be like.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that whatever campground you're going to, like if you need to have full hookups, you want to make
For
sure that it has
yeah.
that. Or if it's not going to have sewer. I've heard of people booking campsites and getting there and realizing, oh, it doesn't have sewer. I
Yeah.
didn't know that it
Just
didn't.
pay attention.
Yeah, so
check
you want
and
to
double
pay
check that
attention on that.
stuff,
But
especially when you're starting
but
out.
the campgrounds, and every time we've been anywhere, it's just full of nice people.
Mm-hmm.
RVers, campers, I think by their nature, they're all pretty nice people.
Very friendly.
I don't run into many people that aren't overly
No.
friendly. I really don't, but not annoying either. So don't let that be a reason why you don't go. So of all those reasons, and there's probably some others, but the number one reason that I hear and she hears that somebody doesn't want to buy a
And it
camper,
might have been your reason holding off for so long. I don't know.
no one wants to deal with the sewer hose.
Yeah.
And I hear that and I'm like, what? You don't want to deal with the sewer hose? So I know guys that have talked to me
Okay.
that are engineers and they deal with all kinds, some of the most mechanical people that I know, because I'm not mechanical. I'm really not. And I think some people think that a sewer hose is this big, mechanical
Very
contraption that requires,
complicated,
and that
yeah.
it's nasty and it's like, oh God, I don't want to deal with all that. And
It's pretty basic.
you'll see here that it's really not that big of a deal, because if it was, I wouldn't be doing it. Yeah, I really wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
I don't want to, get into sewer water or anything like that either. But I'm telling you, that is no reason not to buy it.
Don't let that hold you back.
It's really,
It's not a big
it's
deal.
like the least of, there are so many other things to worry about with either setting up a camper or, packing up to leave. But the sewer hose is just not one of them for me,
Yeah.
or for you.
And we haven't had a major oopsie yet. That's not to say when one happens, you might not.
It will happen sooner or later. I'm told that it will.
But it's not going to stop us.
No,
I
it's
think-
just you continue to to learn about it, educate, watch videos like
Yeah.
this, and
Wear gloves.
For sure wear gloves, as you can see. Always wearing gloves, and to be mindful of that. And to be honest with you, not everybody wears gloves either.
Yeah.
I do, but not everybody does.
So-
And you know what? People are fine. I think we're pretty resilient to a lot of these things. So there you have it. Top 5 reasons that we hear why people don't want to buy an RV. I would just say to you, don't let these be the reasons why. Get out there, get you an RV, get you a travel trailer, or just go camping, whatever the case may
We've
be.
had so much fun in being able to see so many gorgeous places in just the last year and a half that
It's
we've
been a
had
blast.
ours.
It's been
I
a
wish we'd
blast.
have done it so long, much
Yeah.
sooner.
That's the biggest regret that we have, is that we didn't do it sooner.
Didn't do it
So
sooner.
don't wait.
And I tried. He
Life is
wouldn't-
short.
He wouldn't pull the trigger.
That is a story for another video. That's it. Thanks for watching 4 Seasons Travel.